Okay, I'll show you how to graph this, where we graph periods 3 and 6, and then graph the atomic numbers. So first we're gonna put in the atomic numbers for each one. Yikes. There we go. I'll get it eventually. And then cesium 55, barium 56, and then thallium 81, 82, 83. Okay, so now I have this. We're going to use Google Sheets to graph it. And then what we're hoping to have is a graph with 2 lines showing period 3 and then a line showing period 6. And hopefully you see that as the atomic number increases over the same period, so they have the same number of energy levels, the atomic radius decreases. And this is because the number of protons increases, and therefore there's a stronger pull on those energy levels. All right, so let's go ahead and open up. I'm just going to type in Google Sheets. So open up a new spreadsheet, and feel free to stop and do it on your own as we're doing this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select period 3's atomic number and the radius. Notice the radius is in PM, which is picometers. I'm going to copy that and then put it here. Okay, now the next part is a little tricky, so pay attention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first continue the atomic number. So I'm selecting the atomic number from period 6, 55 through 86. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put it under here, so like continuing the atomic number. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the header right here, copy and paste that, and I'm going to make a new column here. I'm making a new column because I want to create a second line. If I were to put it on the same, if I put it in the same column, it would actually mess up making a second line. So then I'm going to copy, so then now I'm going to select the actual measurements, and I'm going to put it here so they line up. So like 55 is with 265, if you see right, 55 to 265 and so on. Okay. So now I have this. I'm going to select the whole thing, insert, and then chart. And then what you'll see is you'll see the blue line, or however it's on yours. The blue line is the period 3, and then the red line is period 6. A couple things to notice. Notice that the atomic radius for period 6 is much greater than period 3, because remember period 6 has 6 energy levels and period 3 has only 3. If we look here, we have the atomic number is our x-axis, but we're missing a label for our y-axis. So what we're going to do is, I think it was in setup before. So on this right-hand side where it says chart editor, I'm going to go to customize. And then like you'll see that there's these drop-down menus. Click where it says chart axis and titles. We want the y-axis, so the vertical axis titles. This is just atomic radius, right? So atomic radius in picometers, so we always want to include our units when we label. And that's it. And then I'll just control and copy this, and then I can insert my graph. You can link it or you can unlink it, doesn't matter. And that's all you need to do. So you're going to use that idea to graph the rest of them. Just remember, if you're graphing different periods or different groups, keep them like in their separate columns. The x-axis, though, you want to keep in the same column. So typically your x-axis will be the atomic number. All right, hopefully that helps.